Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Sarah Stone Love. I am so excited that you're here with me because today we are learning how to make peace with our past. Because our past is what's replaying in our subconscious, programming our subconscious, and our subconscious actually shapes our perception. And our perception creates our vibration. And as many of you are already well aware of, our vibration is what is attracting or repelling and pushing things away into our reality. We don't have to continue allowing our past to dictate our future. We can choose to perceive it differently. Just look at quantum physics, the observer effect. When you observe something differently, the thing that you're looking at and observing actually changes. And the moment we choose to observe things differently, that's the moment that we take back our power. And we actually are able to manifest not just a different present moment, but an entirely new future. Maybe it's regret, maybe it's pain, maybe it's guilt, or some other kind of trauma. We don't have to carry the weight of these stories anymore. We're gonna breathe together, we're gonna open our hearts, and we're gonna let the healing begin right now, today, as we're watching this video. Your past is something that you experienced. It's not who you are. It doesn't have to define you. And it's not your worth. I can't tell you how many times in the past I would hold on to some memory or something that I did and I thought that I really screwed up as a punishment because I thought I deserved it. If I just keep hurting, then it means I care. If I just keep feeling the guilt, then maybe I'll finally be good enough. But that is a lie. That is a lie coming from our ego. There is no spiritual trophy for suffering. Your soul doesn't want to punish you. It wants to set you free. Making peace with your past doesn't have to mean that what happened to you was okay. It doesn't have to mean that you're completely forgetting about it. It means that you're allowing yourself to move forward. It's about allowing ourselves to feel happy again. You're here for a purpose. You're not just part of creation for absolutely no reason. Every single one of us is this integral, amazing, incredible puzzle piece that fits together to create the whole. And without you, none of us could even exist. That is how important you are. There are no mistakes in creation. You are not the one soul that was a mistake in creation. There is no such thing. The fact that you exist alone in itself means that you're worthy of joy and abundance. You're worthy of your dreams. We don't have dreams come into our minds and excitement for no reason. That's your intuition. That's your higher self guiding you. Go this way. If you follow this, it will raise your vibration. From an energy healing perspective, your past actually creates vibrational imprints within your body. Oftentimes, it's in our solar plexus where we feel shame. It's in our heart where we feel grief. We can feel it in our throat when we haven't spoken our truth. I know for me, for years, I have been a hardcore people pleaser, and it has been really difficult for me to make the shift, but I'm doing it. And I'm feeling stronger and more confident every day. So one of the easiest ways, hands down, to release this trapped energy, these imprints from our past, is to learn how to thank it. We have to learn to release it with love. Because as long as we are going to sit there and be angry about it or frustrated about it, our subconscious is going to go, protect, this isn't safe. Or our inner child is going, this isn't safe, you're screaming at me. It's like when you're little and an adult starts scolding you and yelling you in the corner, what happens? Your whole body tenses up, you want to protect yourself, you're putting up shields, you stop listening, and the more you can thank it, you can love it, the easier and easier it becomes to release it. Because think of the little child. The child's able to get up, the child begins dancing and flowing and playing, and the child doesn't feel like it even needs that protection anymore. That is exactly how our subconscious works. So how do I thank my past? I used to be really, really angry that I spent a good 22, 23 years of my life just editing every week on the computer, editing commercials, 60, 70 hours a week. I completely hurt my body, my neck, my back, my shoulders. I got to the point where I couldn't pee, sorry, too much information, unless I was laying down in my tub. That is literally how much I sat in my chair. Thinking of that now sounds totally crazy to me. I felt so unworthy and such a deep level of worthlessness. My only way of proving that I was important was by my work and the amount of money I could bring in by doing my work and doing it well. But I know that if I hadn't got to the point where I had physically hurt my body, where I was literally walking slower than probably a 75, 80-year-old person is on the street, I couldn't hardly walk my legs anymore, I would have never jumped a totally different direction into this spiritual community. I would have never started studying. I would have never said, something's wrong. I've got to do something different. I've got to make a change. So I am actually grateful. I am grateful for all of the pain that I made myself endure just because of my worthlessness. I am so grateful for my unworthiness. Because if I hadn't been through that, I wouldn't be where I am right now. And right now, I am healthy, I am strong, I'm almost 44 years old, and I'm literally the strongest I've ever been. Everybody keeps saying to me, friends, they're like, what are you doing? You look like you've lost so much weight. I'm just taking care of myself. I'm loving myself. All of our pain, all of our suffering, all of our guilt and shame is literally the catalyst for change. Here's something we don't hear enough. You're allowed to be brand new. You're allowed to wake up this morning and be completely brand new. The past is in the past. That version of me in the past, thank you. She helped me survive. Thank you. She helped me survive worthlessness, unworthiness. But she doesn't have to lead anymore. I'm allowed to rewrite my story. And I'm doing it right now. I'm not erasing the past, but I'm choosing a new vibration today. And you know what the most powerful vibration of all is? It's love. When you love yourself for the choices you made, and you're able to find gratitude for that because it's led you where you are now, it becomes so much easier to heal. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but it's been scientifically proven that 95% of our life, we are unconscious. We're running programs from our grandparents, from our parents, from society, from the world. And only 5% of the time are we actually conscious. So we can find a little bit of gratitude. I did the best I could with what I knew. If there was no pain, would you ever even know joy? If there was no guilt and shame or unworthiness, would you ever know confidence? Would you ever know how amazing it is to shine your light and be free of that? If there were no darkness, there would be no light. So we have to love the dual nature of ourselves. Every bit of it. It's guiding us and leading us to where we are now. It's not about the things that we're trying to manifest. It's not about the car and the money and the love of our life. It's about who we become along the way. And I know maybe that sounds cliche and you've heard it, but it is. It is that journey that gives you the appreciation. I'm Sarah Stone Love, and if you enjoyed this video today and you're ready to take it to the next step, you're ready to go deeper, please check out my website, sarahstonelove.com. I would love to have a one-on-one session with you. We can start with a free consultation, or you can join my monthly group healing class. And please join me every week. I'll be sharing more content on how to manifest your dreams. Because you know what? You are absolutely worth it.